Hi everybody, how you doing? It's your girl Vicky still speaks. Thank you so much for tuning to my YouTube channel, for watching all the videos I keep posting every single week. I'm really grateful. Yeah, today's video is on overt narcissist, because over the past few videos I've been talking about types of narcissism, and this is the last one. It's called overt narcissism. So thank you for watching. Now, an overt narcissist is more like a grandiose narcissist. Yeah, they are very out there. There are people who are all up in your face. There are people who just come at you like, notice me. They love to be admired. They crave so much attention, and they're very good looking, by the way. You know, when a narcissist there wants to come at you, they study you, especially when you're an empath. And by the way, I'm going to be talking about empaths in a video. Yeah, so they study your kind of personality, and they know that, okay, you're the kind of person that would fall for their tricks, will fall for their plans. So they come at you. Maybe you are rich, or maybe you have something that they're looking for, or maybe they're trying to get a job, or they're trying to spot a contract, and they just feel like, okay, this person is going to be that person to help me to achieve that. So they come at you from that point in time, and you feel that they're attracted to you and they really want to be in a relationship with you. However, they come to you for a reason. It could be sex, it could be money, it could be the fact that they just need you to satisfy a hunger or a longing or what they need. So an overt narcissist will study you. An overt narcissist will come and meet you, and try to get you to be on their side by being charismatic, by taking you out on dates, and you just feel like, wow, this person is an amazing person. They appear to be very confident. They appear to have everything all together. However, over time, you get to find out that this person, no. You begin to see some, loose ends here and there, and then you know that this person was just pretending from the beginning. Especially when their real nature and their real character comes out, then you begin to address you want to address certain things by saying, oh, I don't like the way you did that, and that is when you will now see their real character. So an overt narcissist is a mental health disorder. It's a personality disorder that it affects their mental health. So there are people who always want to be noticed, and they want to talk about their achievements all the time. Meanwhile, they've not done anything to achieve it. Over time, when you get to know them, you will see that they're actually using you to boost their own ego. They're actually using you to boost their own self-esteem, not that they have anything. They come, okay, for example, a guy looks at a very attractive lady, an overt narcissist. He looks at a very attractive lady and is like, oh, if I can hook up with this lady, it will give me some kind of social class. It will give me some kind of esteem before my friends, or when I introduce it to my family, I'll gain some kind of respect. So they go after that person for that purpose. And they do everything they can to latch onto that person. But over time, you get to find out that everything is about them. If you go on a date with an overt narcissist, you hardly hear him want to know anything about you. Everything is all trying to portray a fantasy in his mind of who he thinks he is or who she thinks he is. So an overt narcissist loves to be admired. They're very self-centered. If you're around someone, for example, who you know that every time the person talks about himself, herself, always painting a picture of themselves or their achievements or what they intend to achieve, and then when you're done with the conversation, you are asking yourself like, I didn't really even get to talk or express the things I wanted to say. Everything was from them. You go on a date with an overt narcissist, even if it's let's say a first date. And then you just find out that at the end of the day, when you're back home, when you're thinking about the date, he or she was not really concerned about you or asking you questions about you, except they want to get something from you. But normally, it's all about themselves. So an overt narcissist is someone who appears to be very confident. He comes at you, or she comes at you, because they feel, oh, I want to gain something from this person, not necessarily because they actually really want to have something real with you. Their love is always superficial. An overt narcissist will say things like, oh, maybe down the line in the relationship, you've been together for a long time, and then you come and meet the overt narcissist and say, you know what, you're supposed to, as a girlfriend, oh, I need to get this from you, or I need money from you. And let's say the overt narcissist has like 10,000 naira. The overt narcissist will use 8,000 naira on himself. I'll probably just give you 2 and tell you you should be grateful, and gaslight you. I'm going to also talk about gaslighting in the videos to come. So they'll gaslight you and brainwash you to make you start doubting yourself as well, like the covert narcissist will do. But then the covert narcissist is very passive about it. Like I said in my previous video, the overt narcissist will come at you directly and say, you know what, this is what I can give you, and all of that. And then you're trapped in the relationship. An overt narcissist is always quick to trap. Always quick to trap in a relationship. For example, if you're an empath, you're a woman who you feel, oh, I need to be with someone, or I need, especially when they can sense a weakness. For example, now you're 34, your parents are like, oh, I want you to get married, I want you to get married. The overt narcissist will come at you and be all you want to see in a man. And at the moment they feel they have trapped you or married you or gotten you to that place, then their real character will come out. An overt narcissist will go for someone that, for those who, for example, who are not doing well financially, and they've studied you and they feel like, oh, this lady has money, they will come at you, they will study you and identify a need in your life, and they will come at you to try to fill that void. Initially, it will look like they are filling it, but somewhere along the line, you will notice that there's some missing pieces here and there. And once you decide to address it, because of their fragile ego, they become very violent and they become very defensive, and they snap at you because they feel that you're supposed to adore them. No matter what they do to you, they are meant to be your lord, you know, even when they've done nothing to deserve that right. So a narcissist here, in general, is a person who just feels that you should admire them. You know, respect is not forced. Respect is not, you know, you don't force it on people. You have to earn it. For me to say, you know, you don't command respect, you earn it. I can't walk into a place now and say, oh, because it's, for example, Vicky still speaks, oh, everybody should do, oh, it's Vicky now, but no. I must have done something to earn that respect over time. But no, for a narcissist, especially overt narcissists, they don't want to walk the walk, but they want to receive the reward from day one. And life is not like that. So they are very careful about their victims, who they choose to go after. So that from day one, because you are in so much dire need, you know, of maybe love, affection, relationship, you know, they feel that, okay, from day one, they come at you to fill that void, and then they want to get the reward that they haven't worked for. And sometimes most ladies or most guys, you know, they actually fall to that scheme and start to give them the reward from day one. And the reward could be sex, the reward could be money, the reward could be whatever, you know, can stand as a reward to an overt narcissist in his mind or her mind. Then over time, down the line, you get to find out that, wow, they've not really done anything to deserve this access, this reward I am giving them. Especially when you have a need, a dire need, and you meet the overt narcissist, and they're not able to fill that need for you. But then when they have a need, you go all out. It's only normal after a while for a person to lean back and be like, wow, let me check these things. And the moment you identify it, you could be dealing with a narcissist. Narcissists will give only 20% and expect you to give 80% of your time, your resources, relationship, whatever it is that they're looking for from you. So an overt narcissist is very charismatic from the beginning, especially when they're looking for something to, you know, when they want to get something from you. Then when you go on a date with an overt narcissist, they talk about themselves, and the reason why they do that is because they're trying to impress you. Maybe they see you as a woman or a man who likes to hear about people's achievements, so they over-exaggerate their own achievement and their success just to get you. At the moment they get you, they use you to climb to that height or that ladder that they want to, and they can go through any lengths. They can use you to any extent. And the moment they feel they're done, they're done. So, an overt narcissist is someone who, he has a very active social life. He or she has an active social life. So they have friends, they go to, and the motive is always just to get something. They never want to give anything in return. They are very selfish. If they see you have something they need that is lacking in their own life, they're going to come at it by manipulating you, by gaslighting you, by making you doubt yourself, so you can give in to their exploitation and manipulation. It's not real. I mean, I often tell a lot of ladies and my own personal friends that when you have a sexual attraction and chemistry that is so strong with someone, and somebody is coming at you with that sexual vibe and, attraction, that's not love. And check it, that person could be a narcissist. Because they always elude this sexual thing, and they know the people, they know their victims. So if you're someone who is all about that, they'll come at you with that. So because a long-lasting and healthy relationship is not all about sex, because the people involved already see that, oh, there's a future here. So you don't trap somebody with sex or trap somebody with what you want to trap them with. That's not love. A person that is healthy would see that, oh, there's a future here with this person, and then would want to wait and work things out, because sex is a bond. And immediately they use that sex and that to control their victim, to control the person. It's very difficult to pull out from the relationship. So the manipulation, the exploitation is easier for them. So look out for healthy relationships. A man who really wants to spend his life with you will not be looking for you for sex. No, he will not, because he knows that we have our life together. But somebody who just wants to just have a wonderful time with you, just play with you, will just come and be all about that and walk away. So these are signs of narcissism that we should look at, so that the heartbreaks should stop, because you have knowledge. So no matter how attractive the guy is and he comes at you, you're already on your lookout for 1, 2, 3 things. Like I said, you're watching to see if the conversation is all about him, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, how to spot a narcissist from the first date. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been educated and you've been enlightened about overt narcissists, because this personality disorder is real. You have them in your workplace, you have them everywhere. So you must be on the lookout so you don't fall victims to their manipulation and their exploitation. So thank you so much for watching my video, and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell, because a lot of more videos are coming your way. So thank you so much. Bye.